Yo, what's happening, comrades? It's Zobi70 back. I had got a video response from a fellow cool nerdian, and his name is Head Robo, and cool dude. He asked me a couple of questions, and one of the questions he had asked me was if I like Bayonetta, and Bayonetta's. I played the demo. I actually did a demo recording, playing the game and this, that, and the third. But I uploaded it. But then Bayonetta YouTube came at me on some old. Like as soon as I uploaded, it was like, oh, copyright. Bayonetta got copyright on this, so you gotta take this down, or you can keep it up. I just took it down completely. But when I played it, it was a pretty solid game. It was pretty dope. I just. I'm more of an RPG type person, you know what I'm saying? So this is more for the people who like the Devil May Cries and things, jumping around and shooting things. Not really for me. So it seems like a pretty good game. The girl looks pretty hot and things like that, but just not really for me. I'll try to demo it out one more time and maybe I can rent it or something, give you guys a review. But I wanted to start off the vlog. He asked me another question about cosplay, and I said, cosplay? And I was like, you know what? There's vlog number 4. You know what I'm saying? There's vlog number 4, cosplay. Yeah, I wanted to get, if anybody doesn't know what cosplay is like where people dress up in like anime, Final Fantasy type people. You know what I mean? Like somebody, they put on the whole, like say they want to be Cloud or whatever. They'll come to these conventions and stuff, and they'll put on the Cloud wig, and they'll put on the Cloud outfit, and they'll have the Cloud sword. You know what I'm saying? Like these guys, they go all out. Some dudes, they look exactly like it's like the real life Cloud characters. You know what I'm saying? From Final Fantasy VII. Now he asked if I have ever worn cosplay before. You know what I'm saying? No, I had never worn it. Never really. I like just not for me. I'm not saying that I would never do it. You know what I'm saying? But I'm also not saying that I'm going to be doing it anytime soon. Like I'm not going to be wearing a Cloud outfit or things like that. Now, by me saying this, I don't have anything against people who wear cosplay. I think it's mad cool. Like when I go to Comic-Con, I see people dressed up as Cloud and Zack and Riku, and it's pretty cool. Pretty cool stuff. So if you wear it, I got love for everything that people are creative about, and that's very creative to me, to dress up as your favorite character. And it's not even Halloween, I mean, you just get to dress up, which is pretty cool. I have a quick story about cosplay, man, that I thought was pretty funny. I had back in the day, Final Fantasy 12 it came out a couple years ago, and I remember I was like, yo, I'm gonna do the midnight pickup. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go pick up the game at midnight, because they had the midnight pickups, like excuse me, GameStop and things like that. And I was like, yo, I already put my money down in advance, and I told my ex-girlfriend at the time, I was like, yeah, yo, I'm going to the midnight Final Fantasy 12, baby. Yeah, we going. You going too? Like, I'm going. Going to what, Final Fantasy? That's gonna be a Final Fantasy thing. I'm gonna be going. And I was like, oh, that's messed up. And I persuaded her to come, and she threw on her pajamas, and we rolled out. You know what I'm saying? We rolled out, and when we got there, it wasn't really too many people. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't too many people out there. We was just chilling, and then we stand in the line. All of a sudden, we seen a dude come in cosplay. We seen a dude come as Final Fantasy VII's Cloud. You know what I mean? And I was like, man, that was, everybody was laughing. And at first, when somebody laughs at something, and consciously you're not thinking like, you'd be like, yeah, that is what is this guy doing? You know what I'm saying? I thought, he had his Cloud wig on, but the wig was a little messed up. His sword was made out of boxes. You know what I mean? It was brown. But cats was hating, and for that split second, I was like, what in the heck is this? Is this a little too much for a Final Fantasy 12 pickup? You know what I mean? Just to pick up the game and then go back home. But And then I thought about it, like, yo, that's kind of messed up. You know, everybody's hating on my man. He's having fun. He's enjoying what he does, and we're sitting here. Well, they're sitting here and laughing at him. So I didn't really stand up like, hey, be quiet, don't talk about him. I was, I just stopped laughing, and I gave, when he got his game or whatever, I gave him, a little pound in the dap. You know what I'm saying? Because he was out there, he was having fun, he was being himself, and that's what life should be all about. You know what I'm saying? Life should be about. It shouldn't be about what everybody else thinks. It should be about what you think, and and I support him for that 100%. And I support anybody else that go out there and do the cosplay thing. So don't think you're going out there and it's going to be weird and this, that, and the third. Nah, who cares what they think, man? As long as you're out there wearing your Vincent or your Sephiroth outfit, and I guarantee the only reason they laugh at it is because they're like, dang, I wish I thought of that. That's the only reason. But, if I was to go cosplay, I would. There's not really a lot of black anime characters to really go cosplay with. You know what I'm saying? So I be seeing cats at Comic Con be like, they be Cloud and they be a black guy who's balding or something, and you'd be like, with sunglasses, not sunglasses, but with glasses on. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, it just don't look right to me. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I understand Cloud's your man, like he's my man too, but I want to go with somebody I look like, and I'm not coming out as like Afro Samurai or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. There's not really a black character that I can really be like. If I was to go as somebody who was, Asian or whatever, I would be Kakashi Sensei. He's like pretty tight. Or I even like the dudes who Sasuke's brother, Hidate, that little clan, and they got like the little red cloud symbols on them. Those little red things on the patches. And I thought like that'd be mad hot to like take a sweater and then like just buy the little things and then sew them on the sweater. So I thought like y'all do something like that. You know what I'm saying? Rock a nice little sweater, sew those on there, and then go to Comic Con mad pumped. I might do that this Comic Con coming up. You know what I'm saying? Don't steal my style now. If you go to Comic Con, I see what you're on. I'm taking you out. I'm wrestling you to the ground. But nah, anyway, cosplay is cool. I'm not saying that I would do it. Not right now or nothing like that, but when the time is right, or if you come to Comic Con, I think it's only right to go dressed up. You got at least put a Spider-Man shirt on or something. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's all I really wanted to vlog about. And I wanted to tell my man, no, I don't really do it, but I support anybody who doesn't. I think it's really cool. It's the ultimate of cool. Cool nerds unite. Peace.